Coming off a little hot now.
I didn't come here to see you. I didn't come here to see you.
Louis.
Came here to see
Afraid of
Grace.
you?
Get the
That's why
girls.
you didn't
Some
get
paper
an invite.
dolls.
Dang. Oh my goodness gracious.
Syntell reaction.
Hey, what's going on? It's Syntell with the Intel, and I'm here with the beautiful Mikel Claire.
I was trying to get in the frame. Wait, let me get in the frame.
How you doing over there, little lady?
I'm doing good. I'm excited.
Yes.
Ready to see what Louis and Lestat are up to today?
Yes. Interview with the Empire. Interview with the Vampire, episode 3. Been looking forward to this. Parts 1 and 2 did not disappoint.
No.
Tons of great character development.
Yes.
Hey, if this is your first time checking out this channel, make sure you hit that subscription button. And of course, give us those thumbs up. That's how the people know you're digging what we're giving you. So without any further ado, let's get started. I know.
This is going to be quick. You ready for that?
Yeah, well, let's right up on it.
Thanks, AMC Plus.
Yeah, thanks, AMC.
Oh.
It wasn't on the thing.
It was on the thing before. Yeah, that's why I said, you ready for that?
No.
Nah, you weren't ready.
The answer to that question is no.
You slipping. I ain't ready.
Say anything about how they used to take runaway slaves, cut their heads off, and pike them on the iron gates as a warning?
I'm only halfway through, let's see.
We can eat animals and be okay. Rats, cats, cattle.
Is okay what you desire, Louis? Shall we walk the night as the gods of easily attainable dreams?
I desire.
Easily attainable dreams.
Say we come upon a murderer planting a flower bed thinking only of flowers. How long do we wait before his bloody deeds reveal themselves?
As long as it takes.
You haven't thought this through, Louis?
Right? That's a long... You could wait forever.
Just gotta hold it in. Only another mile.
So inebriated, he's worried he'll urinate all over himself.
Oh, I thought he was talking about throwing up.
Starts with a suit, soon he'll be knocking over banks.
You gonna take this serious or not?
Wait, what's that I hear? Ah, yes, it's the angel of starvation passing. And does that meet your satisfaction?
Yes. Dang. it only took a second. He was like, I'm hungry.
In the shaking, I've snapped his spine. It's merely his nerves spasming.
Oh. He told him he didn't want him to
Well,
suffer,
go on.
though.
Here's your criminal biscuits
Remember?
and we taste.
Oh, my gosh.
Better hurry up before he dies.
Yeah. Oh.
Eat. Before your reason or his heart fails us.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Not on your nice cream suit.
That's what I'm saying. Then he bit him in his stomach. Like, get the juicy spot, I guess.
The juicy spot.
I don't know. I don't walk around bleeding cats.
Oh, thank goodness. If you did, that would be a problem.
She said she heard about the azalea all the way in Atlanta. They talking about this place in Atlanta. You're angry.
I'm pondering.
Not a drop of blood on his cream suit either.
Louis de Pontelac, the Dark Prince of Iberville.
Dang. They spatting.
Well, you know, he's just aggravated that he's not embracing all that he is. Because it's kind of like a slap in the face to him, too, because that's what he is.
Yeah.
You're going to struggle. I fear for the feline population of New Orleans.
Dabba, Mr. Lion Court.
Well, they didn't come here to hear you play either.
Ooh.
Otherwise, you'd be in a concert hall and there'd be fewer prostitutes.
Oh, my gosh.
Ooh.
This ain't your kind of music.
You can pretend you're a vegetarian. I can pretend the fool.
Ooh.
Pretend the what?
I
The
can
fool?
pretend the fool.
The fool?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh-wee.
Be my guest.
You saw the way he stepped up there. He was like, oh.
It's up to Europe. Know your enemy.
He said, go on with that mess.
You're saying Lestat wrote the Wolverine Blues?
I can't be definitive. So much of that year was a blur.
Right? He's like, oh, here's all the previous tapes.
Now who's performing?
That was pretty dope. Didn't know he could do that.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting up there in years.
Repeated itself every night for 2 weeks. They would add another song to their set and work on another at night while I tried to adapt to my new diet.
You're confusing me.
Oh, come now. Mine don't bite.
I don't bite.
I'll answer with a question. Are there 2 beds upstairs or 1?
Do you want to find out?
No one goes upstairs.
Actually, there are no beds.
Right? 2 coffins.
This is soaked in champagne.
Take it off.
I was beginning to wonder about your manners.
It's the annoyed roommate. My burners are just burnt.
You're beautiful. Let's go with that B. You are beautiful. You call him burnt? Mm-mm.
She has talents.
Oh.
Aren't I enough?
Oh, wait a minute. I wouldn't expected him to say that.
Oh.
Don't laugh. No. You have some squirrel on you.
No.
There. I said it. We're communicating so much better now, no?
No.
I would have thought it would have been the other way with the jealousy, though.
Of course. Of course. Of course.
Look,
as long as you come home.
He's trying to convince himself.
Of course.
He said, as long as you what me? What'd he say?
Well, I guess as long as he can see him.
That ate 1,000 dicks. You want to apologize for calling me a woman? You leave your wife. I make you a happy man, Mr. Anderson.
First gonna take wooden nickels, and I'm the only security.
Yeah, I was about to say, he don't need security. I am my own security.
You'd be amazed at the high-powered maids supplying the military camps with cigarettes, chocolates, and prophylactics.
Well, I'm doing my part to see them Jimmy hats get used.
European sensibilities. They care less what you look like or who you looking at.
That's a buying question.
Oh, I knew. That you could tell they had
But we kind of have this
agreement.
One of those you can drive out to the bayou kind of agreements.
At least you know what's up.
But it's all dirty there.
I don't think they worried about the dirt.
It's all dirty and wet.
It's the moonlight.
I can't. You could at least have gone to the car or his house or something.
Oh, them 2 grown men making grown men decisions.
In the dirt?
I don't
In
care
the
about
mud?
that.
I don't like the mud. You got a nice car back there?
I don't see Lestat taking this well.
Hello?
Hello.
How was your night?
Fine.
I did the thing.
And I bit myself.
Fine.
Oh, no, it's not gonna go well.
Lock us in, would you?
Oh boy, you can't go to bed with a spat. Uh-oh. Got him.
When they say the Odyssey of
Meet
Recollection,
Jonah decades later.
selective memory.
Well, stuff.
You're lingering.
Memory's really wonky and weird.
Coming off a little hot now.
I didn't come here to see you. I didn't come here to see you.
Lou.
Came here to see
Afraid of you? That's why you didn't get any.
Dang. Oh my goodness gracious.
I can eat them. What about the coffin roll? Would that require curiosity and intelligence? All these murderous slubs want is more wine and a German on their bayonet.
On the bayonet.
Yeah, that's.
Damn, Lestat is powerful.
Yes, he is. Look at their eyes.
Goodness. Wow, that's a flex.
Oh yeah.
That's a flex for you right there.
Look at his eyes.
Wow. How many people you think he's doing at the same time? Yo, that's bananas.
along with everyone else.
Oh, so you just starting with the color businesses then?
It does appear businesses run by white gentlemen are thriving.
I tried to persuade the city council.
I tried.
I was through struggling.
Illicit activity and thuggish behavior will not be tolerated. We have families and service members nearby.
Oh my gosh.
You gotta take them out. You giving Rage power.
I bet you he makes him suffer.
To the sun.
Dang.
That's what I am, Louis.
Louis, take your time with him. I hope you take your time.
Son, walk away.
Wow. He shooed him. I don't do the shooing.
It is fortunate.
Because he's about to die, homie. He didn't even flinch.
Didn't even budge. We
I'll let
passed
you reload.
this. Yo, he can. Oh,
he cut off his ear.
I'm arrogant.
Oh.
Maybe I am arrogant.
Did he get his heart? Did he take his heart out?
What are you?
I'm a vampire.
first time he said it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the first. Wow.
Oh, look at his intestines. He disemboweled him.
Woo! Yeah, Louis should have known there was going to be repercussions.
Oh, of course he did.
Yeah.
So that torturous death was for your people? That garish display of his body like some public art
was
piece
not.
was for your people?
I didn't see this coming.
Save that life.
He called him right out, though.
Did you not feel pleasure as you carved him up?
Maybe you saw it coming and didn't stop me. Maybe you went quiet on purpose.
Yeah. Well, to prove what he is.
We should make this our anniversary.
Anniversary. That out there, that's on me.
Yeah. All of it, the whole thing.
Terrible wind. Unaware that it was I who had brought this retribution.
Wow.
It was I who should pay for this sin.
He was unaware of that?
My
The
life,
introduction of
my Claudia,
Claudia.
my redemption.
and my redemption. Oh my God. They're brilliant. They're brilliant. What a way to bring in that character. What a way to do it. Oh my goodness.
You tickle me.
Oh my gosh. Oh. The writers are they're just absolutely just incredible. Like, you're probably gonna hear this a lot because we're gonna reference the movie a lot probably as the season goes by. And in the original, well, not the original, in the movie, you know, she's brought in as the plague. It was like a separate event, and Louis just happens to be walking through the street. His hunger gets a hold of him, and then he takes her. And that's fine. That's good. And I didn't realize how much of a lack of imagination that movie had until I saw this version of bringing her in. And the fact that he is denied who his true self is, and then falling victim or allowing his true self to shine, and as a result having repercussions of that because you are a black man in America. And the retaliation that the culture does as a result of his actions has forced him into a position where he is grasping at straws to atone for this horrible deed. And he finds this young girl, a victim of his own whatever, and he's going to take her, and that is going to be his purpose for loving, trusting. If in case I don't want to spoil for anybody who hasn't seen this movie, who hasn't seen this property, but to have that as your why is brilliant.
I do appreciate that it's a different take on it.
Okay.
And I know, like we've said, the fact that how they, and I'm curious, and I'm just curious. I don't know. I'm curious if the writers are black. To be honest with you, just because of the way that they're able to incorporate race in such a way that it gives like this perspective, but it's still in the same vein as I feel the book and the I haven't read the book, but I'm just assuming that the book and the movie kind of addressed it initially, but they take it to this whole other level because of the race, and they incorporate it and entwine it into the story so, like you said, brilliantly, that it's fascinating to me to grasp. And I'm sure as black people, it just has a different emotional response that we have to it because of the brilliance of it.
Yeah, and it wouldn't surprise me if other people it may not resonate in the same way. That wouldn't surprise me at all, you know. But it definitely resonates to me because you know how I knew it really resonated with me, because as Louis is doing this horrible thing to this white man who has wronged him, I didn't feel bad, and I didn't think in that moment, in that space, I didn't think about the consequences either. Not like I knew there could be repercussions, but in my head, I'm thinking he's so powerful, he could overcome the repercussions, right? Yeah. Like if they try to come at him, he'll be okay. You know, at most they'll burn his thing down at most. But for everybody to suffer because of his action, that I didn't see it in that moment. I was almost as shocked as he was. But as it's unfolding, it's like, of course that would happen.
Yeah, of course. It's one alderman on, you know, this council that they keep talking about that wrote, you know, made these ordinances. And he really thought that it would only affect him. Yeah. I mean, and plus the fact, of course, they can assume that it could have been possibly Louis who did this. Yeah. But they don't know. No. It could have been any of the people of color, you know what I mean, that were upset with the ordinances or had, you know, wanted to, you know, show an example of this alderman or whatever. But it's fascinating.
Everybody got it. You know what else is also brilliant too is that I really enjoy how they're doing Lestat too as well.
Lestat is brilliant
because Lestat, even though his lover is somebody of color, what he's more focused on is the nature of him being the vampire. My lover is a vampire, and I need him to get that through his thick skull. You know, all the other stuff is it's important, but it doesn't trump the big thing, and that is to Lestat is you are vampire first, and then everything else falls underneath that. Yes. But I need you to get through your head that you are vampire first.
Yes. And everything else is irrelevant now because that's who you are. Yeah. Yeah. And like I said, and this is just, I still hold true to this. I just feel like Lestat is so far removed from humanity or whoever he was before he became Lestat the vampire, that he just gets very aggravated because he knows the power, the glory, the indulgence, the ability to hunt and choose and do what you please, right? And indulge. I think that's the best word for me is indulge. Yeah. And he's like, why are you not like jumping at the opportunity to indulge in this with me? Yeah. We could do whatever we want. We don't need money. We have all the money we need. We can do whatever, go wherever we want, do whatever we want, wear whatever we want, say whatever we want, make people beckon at our command, whatever behavior, leave our house as you know, with the soldiers. So I just think he's so aggravated.
Yeah, he has to be. And then you're aggravated on top of it because he loves this man too on top of him. Yeah. And he's like, why can't you act right? You know, and then to add more pressure, Louis goes off and then has a romp with somebody in his past, and Lestat followed him.
Yeah, because he cares. Yeah, he really is aggravated by that, but he's not gonna show that.
Well, no, he showed it when he invited all those soldiers to the house.
Yeah, but
no, I mean he had his tantrum too. He's not like, you know, it's when you're in love and you're angry, you do interesting things. And Lestat did that. He was like, okay, well, if this is what you want, then fine, I'll get it for you. I can just see that going on in his head. Yeah, well, he went and found everybody.
Yeah, but he said, and he even said, now that I know what you like. Yeah. He's like, I know what you like, so I brought him here.
But then Lestat is so dope because just to put the cherry on top when Louis like, get everybody out of here, and he's like, fine, I will get everybody out of here. But I'm going to show you what I am capable of.
Yeah. But
that was such a dope flex, though.
But the thing is, though, here's the thing that I always find fascinating, though. When Lestat does those type of things, Louis still doesn't resonate
Register.
with him that he is capable at some point.
Yes, you're right.
Except for when he told him that he could like read minds. And he was like, why didn't you tell me this before? You know what I mean?
Right.
But Louis is so consumed with saving his humanity and holding on his humanity that he doesn't recognize the things that he's capable of.
Right.
And that's fascinating to me.
But he did. Louis flexed too as well to show that he is capable of the unexpected, and that is when him and the writer were having their little tit for tat regarding feigned memories and stuff like that, right? And which is another interesting relationship, him and this writer, because he calls him out on his shit, which is interesting in interesting ways. They both call each other out.
Yeah, I was about to say.
So he throws the tapes into the bucket, deletes it off of his hard drive as a like tantrum kind of thing. Like, well, fine then. None of this matters anymore. We'll go from here. And Louis did have his flex. Yeah. With just a thought, he put it on fire.
Exactly.
But that's such a different Louis
now
than he was.
Oh, absolutely.
Than he was back then.
Because he seems more at peace.
Yeah.
He's gotten to a point where his version of himself and of a vampire is what resonates with him versus what he's been taught or trying, what Lestat tried to teach him is what a vampire is, right?
Right.
So I think he's definitely very different because he's more at peace with what it is because it's not changing.
Right.
So you can either live your life in rage and chaos and all this other stuff, or you can, make it the best that you can with what you have.
Good point. There's something that's very interesting. We can have an entire conversation on this, but we'll just scratch the surface for the sake of time. They have introduced the fact that, like human beings, vampires' memories aren't like what is it called when you see it picture perfect?
Oh, photographic.
Photographic, right? Even a vampire's memory isn't photographic, which is really horrible of a curse, especially if you're blessed, if not blessed, if you're cursed with to live through eternity, right? You're cursed with immortality, yet your memory fades. Like, wow, can you imagine that? Like, at some point in time, you would probably forget who your parents are, the people that you've loved and lost, cultures, favorite songs, foods, all kinds of stuff. All of that just gets lost to time, and you continue on.
Well, I think that's part of the reason why, Lestat talks about isolation. Because really, the only thing in person or, that you remember is yourself, right? And just so I can imagine what that's like for him. And like I said, and that's another point towards Lestat being so far removed from humanity.
Right.
Because what connections does he have? What love does he have? What relationships? You know what I mean? So I think that's another reason why he's so connected to Louis because of that. It's like, this is in the moment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he's like, this is what it is.
One of the more heartbreaking moments is Louis coming to terms with losing his family and his mother seeing the devil in his eyes. It's like you're already losing everything that you can emotionally connect to. And then your mother says, you are the devil for the most part.
Devil walks at night.
And then you prove her right. That's just heartbreaking. Like that last little bit. And then he's starving on top of it. Yo, that dude that did him wrong, he didn't stand a chance.
He's struggling though. He's really struggling. So we'll see what this new redemption is going to look like. I'm very curious to see how all this plays out, but it's brilliant. I love this show. I can't lie. If you're not watching this show, why not?
Are you doing?
Yeah, I'm like, it's amazing.
It's listen, if you are enjoying the conversation that we're having with this show, please do us the favor and hit that subscription button. And of course, give us a thumbs up because that's how the world knows that you're digging what we're talking about. And if you want to get to know Mikel Claire a little bit better, please check out her YouTube page as well.
I love this. Is so enticing to me. I'm gonna start doing this to you too. Snooty Vegans.
Yeah.
Lock lifestyle vegan. All of the above.
Yeah.
Enjoy the journey. Link in the description.
Yeah, I mean, God, it would suck to be once vegan and then get turned into a vampire. Oh, golly. Maybe you can bleed some beet juice. I'm going to leave y'all to think on that for a little bit. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We will catch you on the next episode. Peace.